Rockstar families, and welcome to our weekly VODCAST. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely incredible weekend. I'm coming to you one day early this week, as we have an incredibly busy Sunday coming up tomorrow with the Color Run and also our Ghost Tour happening tomorrow night. First off, I wanted to thank all of you for coming to Jurassic World Family Night on Monday night. It was absolutely exceptional. It's the third year I've been doing it, and this has been hands down the best yet. So thank you to each and every one of you for coming out to that. And I hope you had a bunch of fun with the family and also had a pretty delicious dinner as well. Now, I have a bunch of announcements I want to get to, and then I'm going to get you guys off to the strategy session for the week. First of all, keep in mind we do not have school this week on Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday is Election Day, and then Friday happens to be the Veterans Day observed. So those 2 days we do not have school this week. We only have school on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Secondly, I wanted to congratulate this week's rock star of the week, Ricky. Ricky is one of the most consistent Barrett Academy scholars to ever walk in Room 21. He has been so incredible in terms of his greetings, working to improve those, and working with his Academy buddy day in and day out. So congratulations to Ricky, this week's rock star of the week. So, just a couple of quick reminders, guys, for the trip happening tomorrow night. First off, wear the Room 21 Rockstar t-shirt. Second of all, you might want to have a sweatshirt or a light jacket. Although it's going to be a nice day tomorrow, as soon as the sun sets, it will feel pretty cold. And also wear some walking shoes as well. Now, meet in the lobby at Kate Waller Barrett at 5:15 p.m. We're going to pull out of there very soon after. And then we'll head down to our ghost tour. Come on back afterwards, stop at Carl's for a quick ice cream, and then we'll be back at Kate Waller Barrett at 9 p.m. So if you're being dropped off, make sure somebody is available to pick you up at 9 p.m. tomorrow night. I'm so incredibly excited for the Ghost Tour, guys. So excited. We have no rain in the forecast this Sunday as well. It's going to be a ton of fun. If you have any questions, just call or write on the comment page that I put on our classroom page any questions, and I will be sure to check those guys and get back to you as soon as possible. Now, a couple of other quick announcements. First of all, in the Friday folder yesterday, you guys received a bright green paper about Room 21 student-led conferences. So you can either sign up by listing your top 3 times on that paper that came home, or you can visit the link, the website that I have listed on that page, and also on our weekly newsletter and available on our class webpage as well, guys. And you'll be able to see the open conference slots that I have in real time. So online is the best way to go, but if you want to send in the paper, you can as well. This is one of the best times of year, Room 21 Rockstar families, our student-led conferences. Each of you gets a 20-minute conference slot. The first 10 minutes that your scholar is going to be able to talk about everything that they've been working on this year, all of their successes, their accomplishments. It is just an absolutely awesome time. And then the second 10 minutes, I'll talk about the report card and other amazing accomplishments that your scholar has made this year. I'm so incredibly proud of all of the Room 21 Rockstars, guys. This is going to be the best 3 days so far of the year. November 14th, 15th, and 16th, happening in Room 21 at Barrett Elementary. So sign up as soon as you can. If you need another time or one of those and none of those times work, please let me know, because I do want a conference with each and every family. And then second of all, guys, we are bringing back our Academy Team Lock-In this year, happening on November 17th in 2 Fridays, November 17th to 18th, 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. Our Academy team, Mr. Lowe, Mrs. Sutton, and our class are having a lock-in at the library of Kate Waller Barrett. It is going to be an incredible time, guys. That form also came home in the Friday folder on bright green paper. We talked to all of the scholars about the lock-in at our weekly academy time, and then I answered as many questions as I could as well in class after. If you have any questions, please let me know. All the details are on that form. Just get that form turned in as soon as possible, guys. It's going to be an incredible experience as well. Our annual lock-in, our Academy Team lock-in happening in the library, 7 p.m. November 17th to 8 a.m. on November 18th. Going to be awesome. let me know if you guys have any questions. At this time, I'm going to get you guys off to the strategy session, and I'll see you on the other end. Hey, Room 21 Rockstars, welcome to our weekly strategy session at the home of our classroom. I'm going to give you a couple of strategies this week for you to earn some house points, but don't forget on Thursday, sorry, about said Friday, on Thursday during our academy time, we are wearing the color orange because Orange House is currently in the lead. But I do have to say, I have to give a shout out to UMA because they are roaring back, scholars, and all 4 houses are within about 50 points. So it could be anybody's race, so every single house point counts. So take advantage of the strategies that we have available this week and see what happens. I'm going to take you over to our classroom page really quickly because we do have the Google Classroom question of the week up and ready to rock and roll. It's under the announcement. It's not the first thing that you guys will see now, but it's under the announcement for our trip happening tomorrow night on Sunday for the Ghost Tour and all the reminders there. And you'll see Google Classroom question number 6. Just remember to write in complete sentences and you'll get those house points this week. So that is available there, scholars, for you to take advantage of. Secondly, if you go to the newsletter tab, as always on the back of our newsletter, guys, you have a ton of different things that you can do to earn house points as well, including the 2 questions under the challenge of the week. And the classroom question of the week is there as well if you don't want to type it up on Google. Just bring it in, once again, in complete sentences, and you'll make that happen as well. Earn a couple more house points for your house. Now, I have all of the quarter 1 math concepts, guys, that we have learned all throughout the year available under the strategy session and on the VODCAST tab. You will find that what we're learning this week is not yet available because that's just kind of something that we have to kind of explore together as a class, and then I'll give you some practice after we have a few days with those topics. So you can take any of the topics from the first quarter, from rounding decimals, whole number problem solving, prime composite numbers, even odd numbers, multiplication and division, order of op, and elapsed time. You can take any of those topics, guys, and complete any of these problems I have available as long as you show your work, and you'll earn yourself 2 house points. So that's all available there for you to put your house in the lead. And I do have to say, Greenhouse is so close to capturing first place, coming from 4th place, because last week in our class alone, guys, they earned 435 house points, which was absolutely exceptional. I do still have the order of operations problems up if you still want to complete those and haven't done so already, and those will still be worth 2 house points as well. Really, the thing that I want you to focus on this week before we start talking about equivalent fractions and decimals, and if you guys remember in class, you know, in a couple of days, you're going to be able to tell me the decimal equivalent of 7/8 or the decimal equivalent of 3/8. So you're going to have plenty of things to bring home to start practicing that. But I didn't want to put anything on here yet because we haven't had any days exploring that in class. So simply what I want you to do this week is look for fractions and decimals at home. Now, it might not be listed on something per se. You might actually be at the dinner table and you might see, maybe you're eating lasagna that night, which is a very delicious dish, and you might be like, okay, we're going to split that among how many different people around the table. That's an example of a fraction. So you can do a few things to share that with the class. You can either snap a picture of it, you can put it up on our Google Classroom page, or you can simply just write it down. Where are you using fractions and or decimals all the time at home? If you can bring something physical in to also represent that, that would be also a cool way to share with us as well. How you're using fractions and decimals at home. That kind of goes with the newspaper activity we did last week in class, guys, in talking about the size of the piece and the idea of the whole. Okay, so that's kind of where we'll be leading, but we are going to really intensify finding equivalent fractions and decimals in class. So this is kind of a good way for you to do that. And by the way, if you bring that in, you'll get 5 house points for each example that you share with the class. Our math no guessing riddle of the week is brand new. 10 house points if you complete that. And then the problem of the week is up and available. I will copy a few of these as well and put them on the chalk tray in class if you want to complete them. This week is all about number sense. It's a great way for you to show how you can represent a problem in more than one way, like we've been practicing with the manipulative scholars, and that will be 10 house points as well. I thought we would keep going with the idea of hook sentences in writing this week, so I found a really cool picture. Each hook sentence that you create for this picture and bring into class will be 5 house points. So I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And maybe we'll have a mini competition within our classroom like we did last week among the whole 5th grade. And we'll put those up, have some sticker dots, and have somebody vote on their favorite, and we'll give that winner 10 house points as well. Now, I know you're probably right now asking, what is the secret hashtag of the week? And this secret hashtag of the week will make sense come Monday, but right now the secret hashtag of the week happens to be hashtag why we matter. And that will make sense. I bet your brain is now churning a bit, but that will make sense on Monday. You have to say that with maximum passion, and because we are having an amazingly awesome week, I will make that worth 10 house points this week, up from 5. So, you guys have many different ways to earn a ton of house points for your house this week. Make sure you take advantage of all of those different ways to make that happen. I will now turn you back over to Mr. Reichert in person. Okay, Room 21 Rockstar families, I hope that those strategies were successful. I hope that you guys have an amazing week. We have so many incredible things coming up in Room 21, starting with the Ghost Tour, or even the Color Run if you're coming to that tomorrow. The Ghost Tour tomorrow night, meet at 5:15 at Barrett, followed by our student-led conferences coming up in a week, November 14th to 16th, and also our Academy Team Lock-In happening on November 17th at 7 p.m. I am so incredibly proud of your scholars, Room 21 Rockstar families. Thank you for sharing them with me each and every day. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, do not hesitate to contact me. But you are the very best families in Stafford County, Virginia, and I'll see you next week.